Hey everyone, it's that time again. What are ways to establish a healthy work-life balance? Uh, I guess let's start with, are you taking work home with you, or do you have, the ability to put it down when it's down? Because that's part of it. I think sometimes we bring our job home with us, whether it's, we just want to fixate and ruminate, or we want to get ahead and do extra work, even if it's off the clock or on the clock, doesn't really matter. There's more to life than being on the clock, of course. If it's emails, I know emails can kind of invade our world. It's okay, well, I'm not going to check my inbox between, these hours and those hours, so that I'm not just sort of always having the option to do something. If you work from home, maybe it's creating a separate space, so you're not just sort of always looking at your work stuff, right? Keep it in a separate area where you can say, okay, but I'm not stepping into that area. Find time to just turn it off. If work is invading you on your phone, and you don't have to be on call, then find times to just turn your phone off or be away from your phone. That can be helpful as well. Also, I encourage people to be a human wherever they can. So rather than feel like I've got to be a machine 8 hours a day and then I can be a human, I'll also invite you to try to reclaim your humanity in your work life. How can you be you, even in the context of being at work? And hopefully, doing that will lead to a little bit less burnout and a little bit less of like, I've got to reclaim myself and I've got to reclaim it in the next few hours before I go to bed. By all means, live it up. Be kind to yourself. Do the self-care thing when you're not at work. Take vacation time, when you're allowed to, and just, step away in whatever ways that you can. But those are some of the initial things that pop into my head when I think about work-life balance. Having friends outside of work can be helpful as well, because if you go hang out with your coworkers, chances are what you're going to talk about is work. So that doesn't mean that, you can't befriend your coworkers, but just be mindful of the fact that, it might be helpful to have people in your life that aren't involved in that work and don't maybe want to talk about work. That can be really good too. So thank you for asking. Thank you everybody for tuning in, and I'll see you back here next time.